Okay, we're ready to go. Everybody, it's David Cinelli.
And his wife.
Oh, that's right. I usually introduce you for the segment. And with my lovely wife, Natalie Cinelli, with co-owner of Spaces Collective. And this is Danger's Corner. Okay, so a couple of weeks back, we were talking about the fastest that you've ever staged a property. I actually had some comments. I was talking with other realtors, like, I don't know how I feel about that you go in and you can do a project so fast. And my response was like, again, like remember we talked about this in the past, you're not paying for the time of the actual job, you're paying for the expertise, right?
Got it.
So like, how can we emphasize that? Like, so what do I mean by that?
I guess what's the adage, like?
Adage?
Adage?
Yeah, I would say adage.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You can tell us who's right. Where cheap, you can either have cheap and fast and good,
yeah,
right? But you can't have all three.
Yeah.
So I think it kind of speaks to the fact when you have somebody experienced, knows what they're doing, that means there aren't going to be many hiccups along the way. You're going to have everything you need at the property for when you need it. You're going to be prepared for anything that comes up, and you're going to be able to solve those things quickly. So in a perfect world where, you know, the elevator's on time and nobody steals it, and the property manager is there to let you in at a condo, and nobody's in the loading dock, and all your furniture arrives correctly, nothing breaks on the truck, you haven't forgotten anything at the storage locker, there's no surprises. Yes, it's absolutely, you know, achievable to get a one-bedroom condo, say, done in an hour and a half if you're well prepared and you have the experience to be prepared. What happens is, you know, people don't pay us by time, they pay us for the overall project. So regardless of how long that takes, the end product is always the same. So we're not talking about cutting corners or scrimping on anything to make sure we get done quickly. We're talking about a final product, whether it takes 10 hours or 2 hours, it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
So I think that might be a little bit different in our scenario versus somebody, say, like a contractor.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by our cat. She's just
running around.
She's running around chasing flies. So if you hear a little jingle in the background, we're sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, so I think in that scenario it might be a little bit different because, you know, you could be getting what you pay for when you. Yeah,
but I think we talked about in the past too, like when you're a photographer, when you had years and years experience, as opposed to when you started. When you first started, the pictures they were still good, but they weren't as good as at the end of your career as a photographer. But it's funny when you learned about processes and things, how to you know, basically to not modify it, but how to edit all the photos. And it took such like a streamlined process, and it took so much time out of your actual day. And it was funny, somebody come in and do like a 20-minute photo shoot, and somebody can get like hundreds of pictures from your 20 minutes, as opposed to somebody who's new, they might take 2 or 3 hours to take pictures, and you might only get like a handful of pictures. Again, you're not paying for the time actually set there at the, you know, when the photographer was there. You were paying for your expertise along the way, and what to know what the shots to look for, it just based your expertise, and that's what you were paying for, not the actual time of the shoot. So I find that it's the same idea.
I'm retired now, so.
Yeah, so don't that's why I said when you were a photographer, not now when you're a photographer. So in the staging would be the same thing, right? You know, you have everything set up a certain way, and then you and Julia do a very good job of making sure everything's planned properly. Again, there's going to be hiccups along the way, but again, what we're looking for is the end product. If you have an issue with the end product, again, like with some people say, well, they might want to swap out chairs here and there or something different. That's a conversation with your stager. But it's not, the overall aesthetic looks great. It just kind of, sometimes realtors or homeowners might want to tweak the aesthetic.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody has their own opinion on stuff all the time.
Right. So what's the best way if somebody wants to reach out?
You can shoot us a DM at spaces.collective on Instagram, or email us at hello@spaces.collective. No, hello@spacescollective.ca. That's the right one.
I don't even know your own email. All right, guys. This is a great topic. I'm hoping you got some insight and clarity. Yeah. And you know how to reach out to me. So have a great day, everybody.